Yahoo News. Yahoo News. Sign in. Search query. Top stories. 59. Trump warns Americans of some pain to come when tariffs take effect Tuesday. Turmoil within USAID grows as DOJ staffers take over offices, escalate tensions. As bird flu ravages poultry industry, the damage is spreading beyond egg prices. Ready for warmer weather? Here's what forecasters expect this spring. Find online jobs in USA. Earn up to $1,500 monthly online jobs in USA. Search ads. Ad. 1/8. For you. World Associated Press. Former Federal Reserve advisor indicted and arrested for alleged espionage in dealings with China. 2 minutes read. Jewelry. Search ads. Ad. Pakistan. Jewelry on sale for half price. See price list. Politics USA Today. Donald Trump says he stopped $50 million for condoms going to Gaza. Is it true? 4 minutes read. Politics CNN. Trump prepares to revoke legal status for many migrants who arrived under Biden. 2 minutes read. Politics Associated Press. Second federal judge orders temporary pause to Trump administration efforts to freeze funding. 4 minutes read. Advertisement. Politics Miami Herald. The new N-word. Trump's purge of DAI programs incenses black leaders in South Florida. 4 minutes read. U.S. Salon. I'm in disbelief that this is actually happening. GOP election denial hits North Carolina voters. 9 minutes read. U.S. Associated Press. Trump wants to undo diversity programs. Some agencies react by scrubbing U.S. history and culture. 7 minutes read. Digital currencies. Search ads. Ad. Double your investment overnight with these digital currencies. Top digital currencies to invest in 2024. Politics USA Today. Let's get carving. Congresswoman introduces bill to add Trump to Mount Rushmore. 2 minutes read. Politics NBC. Video. That's what a banana republic does. Trump's dangerous purge of FBI and DOJ begins. World Associated Press. The Gaza war is paused, but Israel and Hamas keep up a fierce battle of optics over hostage releases. 6 minutes read. Knee pain treatment. Search ads. Ad. Treatment that might help you against knee pain. Search now. USLA Times. Thousands rally in downtown Los Angeles, shut down 101 freeway to protest Trump's immigration policies. 4 minutes read. World. The blast. Diddy was taken to a hospital late at night a month after allegedly having a meltdown in jail. 4 minutes read. U.S. Associated Press. Pro-RFK Jr. letter to the Senate includes names of doctors whose licenses were revoked or suspended. 5 minutes read. Back pain. Search ads. Ad. Treatment that might help you against back pain. Doctors shocked. This back pain treatment is changing lives. U.S. The Inquirer. Government requires real ID in May. Those without won't be able to take domestic flights. 2 minutes read. World. The Guardian. Trump ally Peter Morocco behind evisceration of U.S. aid. He's a destroyer. 9 minutes read. World Associated Press. Uruguay's president-elect won't live in three-story presidential palace, like Jose Mujica. 1 minute read. Short-term rentals. Search ads. Ad. Short-term rentals in the U.S. may be cheaper than you think. See the list. Politics The Hill. In immigration crackdown, Trump targets legal pathways. 7 minutes read. U.S. HuffPost. My J6 neighbor was released from prison by Trump. I'm furious about what happened the day he got home. 5 minutes read. World. Reuters. Rubio brings back Cuba restricted list, slaps sanctions on remittance provider. 2 minutes read. Caregiver workers. Search ads. Ad. Urgent. Caregiver jobs in the USA. May no experience needed. Apply now. Urgent caregiver jobs in the USA. No experience needed. Flexible schedules and competitive pay. Apply now. World. DPA International. Thousands demonstrate in Germany against working with the far right. 4 minutes read. Politics CBC. Donald Trump has ruptured the Canada-US relationship. To what end? And what comes next? 8 minutes read. World Associated Press. Venezuela frees 6 Americans after meeting between President Maduro and Trump's envoy. 6 minutes read. Knee pain treatment, search ads. Ad. Karachi Manghopir knee pain treatments might surprise you. World Business Insider. Ukraine says it's developing upgraded versions of the Chinese-made Mavic drone. 4 minutes read. Business Moneywise. Millions of Americans have received their first Social Security checks of 2025, and they're bigger. But by enough. 5 minutes read. Politics Associated Press. U.S. aid agency is in upheaval during foreign assistance freeze and staff departures. 5 minutes read. U.S. jobs, search ads. Ad. Do you speak English? You may be able to work a USA job from home in Pakistan. U.S. Fox News. Bill Maher declares China the new Islam, says left can't be honest about the country's threat. 3 minutes read. World CNN. Arab nations reject Trump's call to relocate Gazans to neighboring countries. 2 minutes read. U.S. Associated Press. Arrest warrant issued for New York doctor indicted in Louisiana for prescribing abortion pill. 5 minutes read. Container homes, search ads. Ad. Karachi Manghopir. Container homes for seniors, prices may surprise you. Politics The Hill. 5 things to know about Trump's buyout plan for federal employees. 6 minutes read. World Futurism. Pro-Israel AI bot goes off the rails, calls IDF soldiers colonizers, and demands Palestinian statehood. 2 minutes read. U.S. Associated Press. Data from the deadliest U.S. air accident in a generation show conflicting altitude readings. 6 minutes read. Cleaning workers, search ads. Ad. Karachi Manghopir. Hospital cleaning jobs apply. Italian hospital urgently hiring cleaning staff. No experience needed. Great pay and limited spots. Apply now. Politics Fox News. Anthony Fauci may be deposed as GOP intensifies COVID investigations in new Congress. 4 minutes read. U.S. Chicago Tribune. To call this a crime of violence is quite the understatement. Judge detains 2 men accused of tying up, killing 63-year-old man. 4 minutes read. Business Yahoo Finance Video. Video avoid large cap stocks and look to small and mid caps. Here's why. Sign in to get more. Sign in or join Yahoo to personalize your news feed and get updates across devices. Sign in, sign up. Something went wrong. Try again. Refresh page. Close this content. You can also use the escape key at any time. Top stories. Van Gogh painting. John Benet Ramsey. Chris Christie. Chocolate recall. Solar plant faces bleak future. New video shows DC plane crash. Skater shared photo from plane. Federal email pronouns. RFK Jr. on 6 health issues. Weather predicting animals. Trump says Americans could feel some pain from his new tariffs. Josh Boak. Updated Monday, February 3, 2025 at 5:42 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time plus 56 minutes read. 10.5K. 1/4. Trump. President Donald Trump in the James Brady press briefing room at the White House, Thursday, January 30, 2025, in Washington. AP photo, Jacqueline Martin. Associated Press. More. Palm Beach, Florida. AP President Donald Trump said Sunday that Americans could feel some pain from the emerging trade war triggered by his tariffs against Canada, Mexico and China, and claimed that Canada would cease to exist without its trade surplus with the United States. The trade penalties that Trump signed Saturday at his Florida resort caused a mix of panic, anger and uncertainty, and threatened to rupture a decades-old partnership on trade in North America while further straining relations with China. Trump on Sunday night threatened to impose steeper tariffs elsewhere, telling reporters that it will definitely happen with the European Union and possibly with the United Kingdom as well. He brushed aside retaliatory measures from Canada, saying, "If they want to play the game, I don't mind. We can play the game all they want. Canadians are perplexed," said the country's U.S. ambassador, Kirsten Hillman. "We view ourselves as your neighbor, your closest friend, your ally." By following through on a campaign pledge, Trump may also have simultaneously broken his promise to voters in last year's election that his administration could quickly reduce inflation. That means the same frustration he is facing from other nations might also spread domestically to consumers and businesses. Will there be some pain? Yes, maybe and maybe not, Trump said in a social media post. But we will make America great again, and it will all be worth the price that must be paid. His administration has not said how high that price could be or what improvements would need to be seen in stopping illegal immigration and the smuggling of fentanyl to merit the removal of the tariffs that Trump imposed under the legal justification of an economic emergency. The tariffs are set to launch Tuesday. If prices go up, it's because of other people's reactions to America's laws, his Homeland Secretary, Kristi Noem, said on NBC's Meet the Press. In his Truth Social post, Trump took particular aim at Canada, which responded with retaliatory measures. Trump is placing a 25% tariff on Canadian goods, with a 10% tax on oil, natural gas and electricity. Canada is imposing 25% tariffs on more than $155 billion Canadian, $105 billion United States dollars, on U.S. products, including alcohol and fruit. Trump railed against Canada's trade surplus with the United States. We don't need anything they have. We have unlimited energy, should make our own cars, and have more lumber than we can ever use. Despite Trump's assertion that the U.S. does not need Canada, 1/4 of the oil that the America consumes per day is from its ally to the north. He reiterated his false claim that America subsidizes Canada. Trump contended that without that surplus, Canada ceases to exist as a viable country. Harsh but true. Therefore, Canada should become our cherished 51st state. Much lower taxes, and far better military protection for the people of Canada, and no tariffs. Hillman, the ambassador, has said the U.S. had about a $75 billion Canadian, $51 billion, trade deficit with Canada last year, but noted that 1/3 of what Canada sells into the U.S. is energy exports and that there is a deficit when oil prices are high. About 60% of U.S. crude oil imports are from Canada. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is encouraging Canadians to buy more Canadian goods, and says Trump's moves will only cause pain across North America. More than 75% of Canada's exports go to the U.S. Canada will first target alcohol, cosmetics and paper products. A second round later will include passenger vehicles, trucks, steel and aluminum products, certain fruits and vegetables, beef, pork, dairy products and more. Canada is the largest export market for 36 states and Mexico is the largest trading partner of the U.S. Canadians just don't understand where this is coming from, and probably there's a little bit of hurt, right? Hillman told ABC's This Week, on Sunday. Mexico's president, Claudia Sheinbaum, also announced new tariffs and suggested the U.S. should do more within its own borders to address drug addiction. She and Trudeau spoke after Trump's announcement and agreed to enhance the strong bilateral relations between Canada and Mexico, according to the Prime Minister's office. The Chinese government said it would take steps to defend its economic interests and intends to file a lawsuit with the World Trade Organization. For Trump, the open question is whether inflation could be a political pressure point that would cause him to back down. As a candidate, Trump repeatedly hammered Democrats over the inflation under President Joe Biden that resulted from supply chain issues during the coronavirus pandemic, the Biden administration's own spending to spur the recovery and Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Trump said his previous 4 years as president had low inflation, so the public should expect the same if he came back to the White House. But he also said specifically that higher inflation would stagger the U.S. as a nation, a position from which he now appears to be retreating with the tariffs. Inflation is a disaster, he said at a Philadelphia campaign rally. It's a country buster. It's a total country buster. He did not offer details Sunday about when he would impose tariffs elsewhere, but said they would be coming, pretty soon, for the European Union, without specifying how steep. It will definitely happen with the European Union, I can tell you that because they've really taken advantage of us, Trump said. He said it's possible he would seek additional tariffs with the United Kingdom. Larry Summers, Treasury Secretary in the Clinton administration, said the tariffs were a self-inflicted wound to the American economy. Inflation might go up over the next 9 months by as much as 1%, just at a moment when we were trying to bring it down, he told CNN's Inside Politics. He added that, on the playground or in international relations, bullying is not an enduringly winning strategy. And that's what this is. And the ultimate winner, Summers suggested, would be Chinese leader Xi Jinping because we've moved to drive some of our closest allies into his arms, and we're legitimating everything he's doing by violating all the international norms that we set up. Outside analyses make clear that Trump's tariffs would hurt the voters that he intended to help, meaning that he might ultimately need to find a resolution. An analysis by the Budget Lab at Yale shows, if the tariffs were to continue, an average U.S. household would lose roughly $1,245 in income this year, in what would be the overall equivalent of a more than $1.4 trillion tax increase over the next 10 years. Goldman Sachs, in a Sunday analyst note, stressed that the tariffs go into effect on Tuesday, which means they're likely to proceed, though a last-minute compromise cannot be completely ruled out. The investment bank concluded that because of the possible economic damage and possible conditions for removal that, we think it is more likely that the tariffs will be temporary, but the outlook is unclear. Associated Press writers Michelle L. Price in New York and Rob Gillies in Toronto contributed to this report.